That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Go that way. Really fast. Something gets in your way. Turn.
Yeah.
Let's rock this joint!
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
W7 Live. Live from Winnebago Lutheran Academy for today's Flyway Conference matchup between the Winnebago Lutheran Academy Vikings and the Laconia Spartans. I am Gary Whipperman, flying solo today, me, myself, and I, in the comfortable safety of the Dub Dome. It feels great. It's about 35 mile an hour winds, temperature 48 degrees expected at first pitch, but inside the climate controlled Dub Dome, we're warm and happy. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to softball. It feels like it's been a long time. We were just out on Tuesday, but I don't know, it just feels like it's been a long time since we were doing softball, so I'm glad to be back out again for Laconia and Winnebago Lutheran Academy. They're getting ready for the coaches meeting, and while they do that, we're going to get you today's starting lineups. W7, of course, presented by the one, the only Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin, Jolly Good. Visit them, jollygoodsoda.com. Put in your zip code, and you can find the nearest Jolly Good retailer near you. No excuse not to have Jolly Good Soda in that fridge this weekend. Make it happen, Captain. All right, let's get started with today's starting lineups. We'll get this party started. All right, first of all, for Laconia, leading off in center field is Dakia Chemnitz hitting second, the shortstop, Emma Bone, and hitting third is the pitcher, Addison Maurer. In the cleanup spot, right fielder Aubrey Maurer. Hitting fifth at first base, our buddy, the one, the only, Callista Vandenberg. Hitting sixth at third base is Kaylin Lemke. Hitting seventh is the catcher, Morgan Wersinski. Hitting eighth in left field is Gwen Westfall. And hitting ninth at second base is Cambry Johnson. So for Laconia, it is Chemnitz, Bone, Maurer, Addison Maurer, Aubrey Maurer, Vandenberg, Lemke, Wersinski, Westfall, and Johnson. On the circle, Addison Maurer for the 5 and 6 Laconia Spartans. And now the starting lineups for the 7-0 Winnebago Lutheran Academy Vikings. Leading off at shortstop, Amber Johnson. Hitting second in center field is Kira Shea. Hitting third is the catcher, the birthday girl, that's Aaliyah Anhalt. In the cleanup spot is the pitcher, Audrey Schumacher. Hitting fifth at first base, our buddy Lindsay Nell. Hitting sixth is today's designated hitter, that is number 5, Madeline Anhalt. Hitting sixth at second base, the one and only Abby Cole. Hitting seventh at third base is Avery Superdan. There's no such thing as a WLA game without a Superdan being involved somewhere. Hitting eighth in right field is Anna Traywin. And the flex in left field is Leah Matthias. So for WLA, Johnson, Shea, Aaliyah Anhalt, Schumacher, Nell, Madeline Anhalt, Cole, Supernan, that's Avery Supernan, and Traywin. The flex is Leah Matthias. Coaches meeting's over. 6 cameras today, all working, all active, all ready to go. We got everything we need. We got video, we got audio, we got cameras, we got sound, we got it all. Only missing one thing, your comments. Put in the comments where you're watching from and who you're watching. Sun's starting to peek out a little bit. Might get a little warm inside the Dub Dome here, but I think we could handle it. Looks like no starting lineups for National Anthem. We're going to get right into the game. So we are just getting ready to go. Quick message from Jolly Good Soda. First pitch coming up. You're watching Flyweight Conference Softball on W7.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Welcome back. Just about ready to go. Look inside the Laconia dugout, getting the hair ready, the ponytail ready to go. That's always a good sign, and it is time for softball on W7, leading off. For Laconia, Takaya Chemnitz. And we are underway. First pitch in there, strike. 0-1. We'll get the scoreboard up for y'all. There we go. I will keep track of outs and runners. Probably, I'll try a little bit on balls and strikes, but absolutely no promises on that, you guys. If you've watched our stuff by now, you know that. A lot of other things going on, so we'll do our best. That's what we do. No Connor here, so I got to do it solo today. Slacker. Bunt. And going to be on there. Chemnitz reaches. And a leadoff runner at first. Now Emma Bond, runner on first, nobody out in the top of the first. First pitch, she squared the bunt, runner going for second and in there, and now gonna move on to third. So Chemnitz to third on the throw into center field, and now runner on third with nobody out. For Emma Bond, just underway, top of the first, Laconia and Winnebago Lutheran Academy. Live from the 4th Street Diamonds in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Schumacher ready, now a bunt, it's gonna go foul. Everybody will go back. No comments, what are you guys doing today? Put in the comments, come on. Don't make me do all the work, you guys. Where you're watching from, who you're watching, let me hear from y'all. I get lonely inside this spacious, palatial dub dome. 1 ball, 1 strike on Emma. Squaring a bunt right in front of the pitcher. Throw to first in time, and the runner scores. And Laconia on the board in the top of the first. 1-0. Now the pitcher, Addie Maurer. First pitch popped foul out of play, 0-1. A look in the Laconia dugout. Reminder, Monday we will be at Laconia. Little twofer action with Laconia. A road game, then a home game on Monday against St. Mary Springs Academy. Big swing and a miss for Maurer, 0-2. Nobody out. And, I'm sorry, 1 out and nobody on. They got the runner at first. It was a sacrifice bunt. 1-3 on the bunt, and the runner scores. That was Chemnitz scoring from third. Also tomorrow, back on the air bright and early, 10 a.m., Watertown Quad. I'll be in Watertown, and Connor will be at Notre Dame for a Schwabenon Notre Dame doubleheader. They're over their Jolly Good Soda pizza party tomorrow. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung on and hit foul. It's still 1-2 on Addison Maurer. Schumacher ready and delivers off speed. Missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out in the top of the first. Here is the 2-2. Swung on, hit back to the circle. Schumacher's got it, flipped to first in time, 2 outs. So now 2 outs, nobody on. And here is Aubrey Maurer. Addison the righty, Aubrey the lefty. Aubrey playing right field today. Schumacher has the sign, and here is the first pitch. Swung on and tapped foul. 0-1 on Maurer. 6 live cameras today for your viewing pleasure. 0-1 to Maurer. Swung late, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. 1 runner in. In the top of the first. That one missed outside, 1-2 on Maurer. Schumacher checks and delivers. That one upstairs. 2-2 on Aubrey Maurer. Official first pitch temperature, 51 degrees. First pitch time, 4:59. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Swung on and hit in the gap to left center, and it's going to roll to the fence. And Maurer is around second and will hold there. Good hit by Maurer. The left fielder kind of in a tough spot. She tried to charge on it, and I think she did what the best she could do with it. I'm not sure what you can do with that one. Try to make a play in left, and it just didn't happen. That was Liam Matthias. And so now runner on second with 2 outs. And here is Callista Vandenberg. First pitch in there, strike. Those of you W7 fans, that name should sound familiar. Callista, of course, a big part of the state championship girls basketball team from Laconia in 2022-23, and known Callista a while, and a good friend of ours, and great to see her and be back with Laconia again. That Laconia funk, as we call it. No balls, or 1 ball, 1 strike on Vandenberg. We affectionately called her the trash collector. She had a habit for picking up offensive rebounds and putting them back in the hole and scoring just a ton of points that way and getting a ton of offensive boards, which was huge in Laconia's run to the state championship. Congratulations again, Coach Morgan and all of the Laconia girls basketball team, and a great season. And here's the scary part. They're almost all, I believe all of them are back next year. I don't think they have a senior on that team. Well, wait, no, Reese Keel is the only senior on that team. Everybody else is back. So they'll be looking to make another run next year. 1-2. Vandenberg hits it to short. Johnson flips it to first, and that retires the side. 1 run in the top of the first for the Spartans. We played half. Laconia 1. WLA nothing. Vikings coming to bat. You're watching W7.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Bottom of the first, 1-0 Laconia. Johnson, Shea, and Schumacher to lead off for Winnebago Lutheran Academy. Here is our buddy Amber Johnson. Again, if you watch W7 basketball this winter, Amber did not play basketball, but she came and called a game with me January 12th against Oakfield at WLA. We called that game together. She was our guest analyst for the night. Did a great job. We had a lot of fun, and she made me promise I'd come and do a softball game. Well, Amber, I made it. Promise kept. First pitch in there for a strike. Addison Maurer on the circle for Laconia. And it's 0-1 on Amber Johnson. This one popped up foul on a play. And Johnson in the hole 0-2. Partly sunny, winds about 15 miles an hour with gusts up to 30. But we're protected inside the lovely Dub Dome right behind home plate. That one is a base hit into left for Johnson. A leadoff single for Amber Johnson. Right down the third base line. Lemke made a play for it, but no dice. And now the one, the only, Kira Shea. Kira, a senior. We've been watching this kid a long time. Hard to believe she's graduating. First pitch squares up, pops up bunt. Lemke's got it. Johnson didn't stray too far from first, so Shea quickly is out before we even get a chance to talk about her. Kira, one of our only two-time W7 player of the game, I should say Jolly Good Soda player of the game winners in basketball. Not many have done it. She did it this year and last year. Actually, it's last year and the year before. It took me till this year to get her her T-shirts I owed her. One out. First pitch popped foul. This is Audrey Schumacher. One out in the bottom of the first. Amber Johnson at first. Addison Maurer on the circle for Laconia. Scott Ritzema doing the scoring tonight for us on Game Changer, letting us follow along. Thank you, Scott, for braving the cold and scoring the game along live here so we can take a peek in at the box score and all that fun stuff. If we're not on your Game Changer, add us. info@productionsw7.com lets us track the game along with you. And there's a rip up the middle from Schumacher. One hop to center. And Johnson had to hustle down to second. Almost got forced out at second. That thing was hit just so sharply. I've got another microphone outside, but with the wind, I'm hesitant on using it. Yeah, I'm not liking that wind. So courtesy runner, Nevada Wissy in to run, or beg your pardon. Yeah, Nevada Wissy in to run. First pitch strike. This is Lindsey Nell. First and second. This one hit to short. Throw to first in time. And so now second and third with 2 outs. This is actually Lindsey Nell. I beg your pardon. So this is Nell hitting here. I'll get it right here one of these times. First pitch fouls it off. The player I said was Nell was actually Aaliyah Anhalt. So Anhalt got the hit on that rip into center field, and then she had a courtesy runner, Nevada Wissy. So a little mix up there, but we got it straightened out. No balls and 2 strikes on Lindsey Nell. Second and third with 2 outs. WLA coming in 7 wins and no losses on the year. Swung on and just tapped foul. Wins over St. Mary Springs, Lamira, Mayville, Chilton, New Holstein, Kewaskum, and North Fondy. Good resume. Called strike 3, and that retires the side as Nell goes down. No runs. 1 hit, 2 hits. There were no errors, and the Vikings leave 2. We've played 1. Your score remains Laconia 1, WLA nothing. You're watching W7.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Top of the second. 1-0 Laconia. First pitch missed, 1-0. See, I ask you guys for comments and I get nothing. Then I make a mistake and you guys are all over me. Eric, thank you. Yes, Aaliyah was the batter, not Schumacher, so I got that corrected, but thank you. Appreciate it. 1 ball, 1 strike on Lemke. First batter in the second for Laconia. They lead 1-0. Swung on and skied in the infield. Going to be called by the catcher, and making the play is the birthday girl, Aaliyah Anhalt, and that is the first out. So 1 up, 1 down in the second. And here is Morgan Wersinski. First pitch swing and a miss. For Mo, 0-1. Look inside the Laconia dugout. No balls, 1 strike. And 1 out. That one outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. On Morgan Wersinski. That one low, 2-1 defensively for WLA. Pitcher is Schumacher. Catcher Aaliyah Anhalt. At third is Avery Supernan. Adbear Johnson at shortstop. Abby Cole at second. Lindsey Nell at first. Matthias, Shea, and Traywin are your outfielders. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swung on, and that one is hit foul. So now 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that is the second out. Nice fastball by Schumacher. Now 2 outs. 1 2/3 for Aubrey Schumacher. 2 hits, 1 run. It was an earned run, no walks and a strikeout. 29 pitches, 19 strikes. Now Westfall. This is Gwen Westfall. First pitch, strike. 2 outs, nobody on. That one is popped. Tip foul. Gwen, just a sophomore. Seniors on this Laconia team. Chemnitz, Grace Clark, and Morgan Wersinski. Those are the 3 seniors on this team. Again, young. That's the theme of Laconia girls sports. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hey, big thanks, Brad Bendix, athletic director at WLA, for having us out. Appreciate you, Brad, as always. Thank you. So supportive of what we do. And always a quick reply saying, yes, please come. So thank you, Brad. Appreciate you. Appreciate the WLA family. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left. Played 1.5. Score remains Laconia 1, WLA nothing. You're watching W7 Live, presented by who else? Jolly Good Soda.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Show me that smile. Show me that smile. Don't waste another minute on your crying. We're nowhere near the end. The best is ready to begin. Oh, as long as we got each other.
Bottom of the second, 1-0 Laconia. Vikings stranded 2 in the bottom of the first. As we now head to the bottom of the second, it'll be Anhalt, Cole, and Supernan. 1 ball, 1 strike. On Maddie Anhalt. That one is hit foul. Anhalt 375 coming in. 3 hits in 8 official at-bats, all singles. And 3 RBI. 1-2. This one hit slowly to short, firing and making the play at first. Emma Bond to Callista Vandenberg. Nice stretch by Callista at first to secure the out, and there is 1 up and 1 down in the second. Thank you, Eric. Really appreciate the nice comment. That's very nice of you. Thank you. I was just teasing you about giving me a hard time. You know, I like it when people find things that if it's not right, we want it to be right. So no worries. But I'm glad that they've been excited about it, and we've been excited about it too. I've really been looking forward to seeing both of these teams. They've really become very special kids to us, both WLA and Laconia. We've done a lot with both of these schools in the last few months, this year especially. So when that happens, you get close to the kids, and we're always excited to see them. Comebacker up the middle, base hit. That is Abby Cole. With a single and runner on first. With one out. And here is Avery Supernan. Supernan coming in, batting just 105. 2 hits and 19 at bats, both singles. An RBI as well for Avery. Swing and a miss, of course. Avery's sister, Elena, older sister, Elena, now a WLA alum and women's basketball player at Bemidji State. Great buddy of ours, has been for a long time. The only other WLA game I saw, I interviewed Elena afterwards, so it's great to be back here doing WLA softball. Sacrifice bunt, gets the out. Nice execution by Supernan, and the runner advances, so runner on second now with 2 outs. Avery does her job, pushes Cole over to second, so now runner at second with 2 outs. A base hit would tie this thing up. And here is Traywin. That's Anna Traywin. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Traywin hitting .400, 2 hits and 5 at bats, 7 plate appearances, and an RBI so far this year. 0-1 on Anna. That one is low. Nobody going. Nice job by Brzezinski behind the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 2 outs in the bottom of the second as we're zipping along here on W7 Friday night. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Maurer so far 1 2/3, 3 hits, no runs on a strikeout. 25 pitches, 22 of them strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fires it in there, and Traywin just fouls it off. It'll stay 1-2. WLA coming in tonight, 7 wins, no losses. Laconia, 5 wins and 6 losses. WLA 4-0 in the flyway. Laconia 2-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. And another runner left for WLA. We've played 2 inside the comfort of the Jolly Good Soda Dub Dome. You're watching W7 Live. Top of the third. 1-0 Laconia. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for Laconia. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error for Winnebago Lutheran. Laconia scored their run in the top of the first. Chemnitz got that run across. And now we're in the top of the third. That one is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. This is Cambry Johnson leading off. Number 9 hitter, then back to the top of the order with Chemnitz, Bone, and Maurer. This one's fouled off. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Reminder, tomorrow, 10 o'clock, the Watertown Quad coming to W7. Watertown, Chippewa Falls, Kettle Moraine, and Green Bay Southwest. All 4 teams at Watertown tomorrow. First pitch at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Johnson is retired. The first out, now back to the top of the order. With Dacia Chemnitz. Chemnitz singled her first time up and scored. First pitch squared up to bunt, bunts it foul. There's our Laconia buddies. Great kids. I mean, both schools just outstanding kids. Could not be more impressed with both teams. Just the female athletes in both of these schools are just top notch. Not just athletics, great kids, really great kids. Always smiling, always say hello when they see me and come over and say hi. And I just love that. No balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out to Chemnitz. Swung on, comeback here again, same as last time, right up the gut. She did the same thing her first time up, and another single. That's 2 for 2 for Dacia Chemnitz, and now runner on first with 1 out, and it's Emma Bond. Emma sacrificed bunt for an RBI her first time up. Watch Chemnitz. She'll take off at any moment now. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. See if I can brighten things up a little bit on this camera. It's a little dark. There we go. That's a little better. Lindsay Slater, Channel 12, warned me there may be a shower or 2 this afternoon. We'll see. Hopefully not. Skies look a little ominous right now, but it's okay. A little windy, not bad. 2 balls, no strikes on Emma. With Chemnitz at first. That one missed, 3-0. She'll certainly be taking here with Addison Maurer, the pitcher, due up next, the 3-hitter. It'll be Maurer, and Vandenberg coming up next. 3-0, Schumacher has the sign and delivers. That one right in there, strike 1. Emma taking all the way that time. 3 balls, 1 strike. And 1 out in the top of the third. Reminder, following tonight's game, we will have the Jolly Good Soda player of the game live in the Jolly Good Soda Dub Dome. 3-1, swung on and tip foul. May have been ball 4, but it was a good pitch. So now 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. In the third, full count. Chemnitz at first. Hit on the ground to third. Flip to second. Not in time. Everybody's safe. Supernan tried to get that flip over to Cole at second in time to get Chemnitz out, but she's so fast, she was able to beat it out. So now you got first and second with 1 out. Table set for your number 3 hitter, Addison Maurer, 0 for 1. This one skied into center field. Settling under it and making the play is Kira Shea. Everybody stays where they are, and there is now 2 outs. So 2 outs with runners on first and second. Golden opportunity for Laconia. Here's Aubrey Maurer. Reached her first time on, so 1 for 1 for Maurer. The lefty. Schumacher ready. Swung on, popped up, and caught by Abby Cole, and that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 runners left. We head to the bottom of the 3rd. Score remains Laconia 1. WLA nothing. You're watching W7 Live. Bottom of the 3rd, 1-0 Laconia has the lead over undefeated Winnebago Lutheran Academy. There's Kyla Simon for WLA. First pitch is a strike to Amber Johnson. It'll be top of the order for WLA in the 3rd. Johnson, Shea, and Schumacher. Johnson got a hitter first time up. Now it's quickly 0-2 as Maurer working ahead. She's been pretty solid so far. 28 pitches, 25 strikes, 2 innings pitched, 3 hits, no runs, no walks, and 2 strikeouts. She's only pitched 3 balls. Swung on, jammed her, hit the center, and drops. You know, that's a great play by Amber Johnson. She was jammed on that, but she was able to extend her arms a little bit and just pop it into center field where nobody was, and it's a leadoff single. 2 hits today for Amber, and now runner on first in the bottom of the 3rd with score still 1-0 Laconia, and here is the scrappy Kira Shea. Popped out on an attempted bunt her first time up. And she's squaring the bunt again, pulls back, swings, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike on Kira Shea. With Amber Johnson at first. Posted a picture on social media today of Amber and I doing the game at WLA for basketball. Bunt laid down, and play is made. Great execution defensively by Maurer and Vandenberg, and a nice bunt by Kira Shea. Everybody did their job, and the runner moves on to second. So now runner on second with 1 out. And here is number 7, Anhalt. First pitch strike. It is her birthday today. And she skies it to center field. Settling under and making the play is Chemnitz, and the runner Johnson moves on to 3rd. So now 2 outs with a runner at 3rd. And here is Audrey Schumacher. So they appealed if Johnson left early. The appeal is denied, so Amber is at third. And here is Audrey Schumacher. First pitch miss, 1 ball, no strikes on Schumacher. There you see down the line at third base, Amber Johnson, the tying run in the bottom of the third. Clean game so far, well played so far by both teams. Tell you what, Laconia is a darn good 5 and 6. Just saying. Swung on and popped up. Going over to make the play is Lemke, and that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and another runner left. We've played 3. Your score remains Laconia 1, WLA nothing. You're watching W7 Live, presented by Jolly Good Soda. Top of the fourth, 1-0 Laconia. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors. WLA, no runs, 4 hits, and 1 error. This is Callista Vandenberg. Back to the circle, flip to first in time. A little bit of a stretch at first for Nell, but she's got some length on her. She's a basketball player. She had it. She had it all the way. Nice job by Lindsay. 1 up, 1 down in the fourth. And now Lemke. Swing and a miss, strike 1. We talked about the state championship basketball team. Callista Vandenberg on that team. Also Kaylee Taplin, number 14. Not in the lineup today, but Kaylee, a big part of that state championship team as well. Kaylee's got another year, just a junior. No balls, 1 strike. On Lemke, now strike 2, 0-2. Nobody on, 1 out in the fourth. Tomorrow, Cotter Du Bois live from Notre Dame. It's a doubleheader, Ashwaubenon, Notre Dame, starting at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. And it's their Jolly Good Soda pizza party for Notre Dame and Ashwaubenon. This one hit up the middle. Johnson, nice play at short. Throw to first in time. Boy, she has got range. Amber Johnson retires. Lemke, that looks like trouble, but Amber just glided over between second and short, scooped it, and made a nice clean throw to first, and there are 2 outs. Really nice play. Now Wersinski, 0 for 1. Struck out her first time up. Schumacher just throwing heat at her. First pitch strike. No balls, 1 strike, and 2 outs in the fourth. Swung on, that one upstairs, chased it. Now it's 0-2. We'll see if Audrey might burn one here. 55 pitches for Schumacher, 40 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on in the 4th. Did just that. One hop it. Nice play by Anhalt. The catcher, she's a good catcher. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And 2 outs in the 4th. Swung on and hit down the line at 3rd, but foul. This kid's got to learn how to play to the camera. A little too serious. Gotta do something about that. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Nobody on in the 4th. Schumacher ready. Outside, 2-2. Reminder, following today's game, we will have the Jolly Good Soda Player of the Game. Don't want to miss that. Right down Broadway, strike 3, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Spartans in the 4th. We have played 3.5. Score remains, Laconia 1, WLA 0. Watching W7, presented by Jolly Good Soda.
We are the champions, my friends, and we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions. We are the champions, my friends, and we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions.
Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. The weekend comes, my cycle hums, ready to race to you. These days are ours. Happy days. These days are ours. Share them with me. Goodbye, gray sky, hello, blue. There's nothing can hold me when I hold you. Feels so right, it can't be wrong. Rocking and rolling all week long.
Bottom of the 4th. See how I got the funnest job in the world, you guys? I mean, it just doesn't get any better than this. 1-0 Laconia in the bottom of the 4th. Let me update my scoreboard there. Congratulations, Random Lake, our W7 homeschool, W7 South homeschool, and Notre Dame Academy, our W7 North homeschool, for 23-24. What that means is we'll do more games with Random Lake and Notre Dame than anybody else by a wide margin. Basketball, volleyball, and softball, though, they were the winners of our fundraising contest for 23. Announced that on March 31st. That'll take effect August 1st. Swing and a miss, and Lindsay Nell goes down quietly on strikes. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. I think we had some rogue walk-up music or something. Somebody has like a phone cranked up playing walk-up music for Anhalt. I'm not sure what that is. That's Maddie Anhalt. 1 out, nobody on in the bottom of the 4th. swung on, hit down the line at third, and going to bounce off Lemke's glove. And Maddie Anhalt is on. Error on Lemke, so now runner on first with one out. Swung on and hit to second, caught by Cambry Johnson, and the runner has to stay put, and just like that, 2 outs in the fourth. 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error for Laconia, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error for Winnebago Lutheran Academy. We are in the bottom of the fourth. And here is Avery Supernan. Sacrifice bunt, her first time up, first pitch, swung on, and I don't know if she tipped it or not. It was not tipped, so the runner goes on to second. So it's no balls, 1 strike with a runner on second and 2 outs. Avery steps out, now back in. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 at the knees, 0-2. Tell you, the umpiring's been fantastic here today. Both guys doing a great job. Very consistent. 0-2 with 2 outs on Supernan. Off speed, looped into left field, and that is a base hit. And coming in to score is Maddie Anhalt. And we're tied at 1. A clutch RBI single from Maddie Anhalt ties this thing at 1 in the fourth. Or from Supernan, beg your pardon, scores Anhalt. So Supernan loops the single in the left, scoring Anhalt. Now Supernan at second with 2 outs. And here is Traywin. First pitch ball, now a strike, 1-1. Avery Supernan at second base. She just reached out and just looped that into left field, and Anhalt was running with 2 outs at the sound of the bat and able to score. That one missed. 2 balls, 1 strike. On Anna Traywin. Here's the 2-1 from Maurer. Swung on and hit foul. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the bottom of the fourth. Traywin is ready. And Maurer on the pitch. So Addie Maurer doesn't pitch a lot of balls. I mean, it's a lot of straight heat coming in. 2-2. Off speed may get her here if she gives her an off speed. We'll change up maybe. There it is, right on the corner. Nice pitch by Maurer, and that retires the side. WLA evens it up. 1-1. After 4, we're head to the 5th. You're watching W7 Live, presented by Jolly Good Soda.
If I can make it there, I'm gonna make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York, New York.
Top of the fifth, 1-1. Brand new ball game here at WLA. Gary Whipperman live from 4th Street Diamonds in Fondy for this flyway battle. It's been a battle so far. This is Gwen Westfall to lead off. It'll be Westfall, Cambry Johnson, and then back to the top of the order with Chemnitz. 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error for Laconia. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error for Winnebago Lutheran Academy. Swung on, and that one's foul. 1-2. Schumacher, 4 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 run. It was an earned run, 4 strikeouts, and no walks. 61 pitches and 43 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Off speed, just missed. 2-2 on Gwen Westfall. See the sun starting to poke out again. That one missed. Full count, 3-2 on Westfall. The leadoff hitter in the 5th for Laconia. Payoff pitch coming from Schumacher. Swung on, and this one goes foul. So 3-2 still. The second payoff pitch coming from Schumacher. This one's popped up high on the infield. Johnson calling for it and makes the grab, and there is 1 out in the 5th. Now Cambry Johnson. Johnson struck out her first time up. Three hits for Laconia, 2 singles, courtesy of Chemnitz and Maurer, and 1 double, also courtesy of Chemnitz. 3 hits for the Spartans. First pitch in there, strike, 0-1. 10 a.m. tomorrow, the Watertown Quad is on W7. Watertown, Green Bay Southwest, Chippewa Falls, and Kettle Moraine. Full day of softball live on W7 all day. This one hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in time. Nice play by Supernan to Nell, and that is the 2nd out. So now 2 outs and nobody on. And back to the top of the order for Dakaya Chemnitz. Chemnitz 2 for 2 with a run scored. First pitch squares up to bunt, bunted right back to the circle. Schumacher fires to first in time. 1, 2, 3. Go the Spartans in the 5th. 4.5 in. Laconia 1, WLA 1. Free softball? Maybe. You're watching W7. Presented by Jolly Good Soda. Bottom of the fifth. 1-1. WLA and Laconia. In the fifth for WLA will be the 1, 2, and 3 hitters. Johnson, Shea, and Schumacher. Johnson 2 for 2. No balls and 1 strike on Amber. Sky to the infield. And just foul. Vandenberg made a play for it, but no avail. No balls, 2 strikes on the leadoff hitter, Amber Johnson. Here is the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and looped into left center. That is 3 hits today for Amber Johnson. A leadoff single in the bottom of the fifth. And she is on board. And now the number 2 hitter, Kira Shea. Shea wearing her warm-up jacket with Shea on the bottom of that jacket. Having a quick chat with Coach. Kira will step in. Nobody out and a runner on first. This is usually prime bunting spot for Kira Shea. And here it is again. Right to third. Lemke's got it. Flipped to first. Got it in time. Kira Shea moves the runner again. Well, she's good at that. And now you got a runner at second with 1 out. Kira has 3 plate appearances and no official at-bats. 3 sacrifice bunts. And so now runner on second with 1 out. And the table is set for Audrey Schumacher. First pitch in the dirt. Nice job by Wersinski and keeping it in front of her. That thing skips away. Johnson's at third. So 1 out, runner at second for Audrey Schumacher. That one outside. 2 balls, no strikes, and 1 out on Schumacher. Audrey 0 for 2. But pitching a gem today, 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, and 4 strikeouts on the circle. That one is low. And now 3 balls and no strikes. Gotta believe she's taken all the way here. Maurer also pitching a gem, 4 1/3, 6 hits, 1 run, and 4 strikeouts. 58 pitches, 48 strikes. 3 balls, no strikes. And that one missed, and it's ball 4, and now Schumacher is on. So now first and second with 1 out in the bottom of the fifth. And here comes the birthday girl, Aaliyah Anhalt. So a chance for the birthday girl to do some damage in this one. First pitch, hit into left, and caught. Everybody stays where they are. She looped it into left field, but a nice job by Gwen Westfall in left field, going over and making the play right on the line. And now you got 2 outs with runners on first and second. Really nice play by Gwen in left. And you're going to have a pinch hitter. So coming in to hit for Lindsay Nell will be number 12, Kyla Simon. Simon 4 hits in 7 at-bats, batting average of .571 with 2 doubles. 6 total bases and 3 RBI in 3 games this year. So a chance here for Simon to do some damage. First pitch, strike, 0-1. Coming in cold, the pinch hitter, Kyla Simon. I can't keep it straight, Eric. on the game changer, they got it flipped around. They got Aaliyah and Audrey flipped around. No balls, 1 strike. That one's upstairs, 1-1. You'll have to apologize to both of them for me. 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, we know this is Kyla Simon. That much we do know. Outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Runners on first and second with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. Go ahead run at second base for Simon. Kyla ready. Swung on, hit in the gap between short and third, and a run's going to score. Amber Johnson scores. Now the runner coming looking for third, and in there. And now you've got second and third with 2 outs, and WLA now leading 2-1 on a pinch hit single from Kyla Simon. Simon advanced to second on the play. They're literally playing Careless Whispers by Wham for Maddie Anhalt. if that's Maddie's favorite song, I don't know what to say about that. Well, if there's careless fielding here, there could be more runs for WLA. It's 2-1. First pitch swung on, tipped, and caught. Strike 1. WLA kids on the fence watching. 2 outs, runners on second and third. No balls, 1 strike. This one hit high, hard, and deep to right center, and caught! In right field, Addie Maurer on the catch. Wow! And that retires the side. That would have been 4-1. Addie Maurer makes a great play in right field to retire the side, but WLA gets 1. We're headed to the 6th. Your new score, WLA 2, Laconia 1. You're watching Flyway Conference Softball on W7, presented by, who else? Jolly Good Soda. Don't go anywhere. We're coming back.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Two to 1, WLA. I'm not sure what Kylie was trying to tell me there, but that was Kyla Simon, who got a pinch hit RBI single to drive in Amber Johnson and give Wisconsin, or Winnebago Lutheran Academy, the 2-1 lead. And we're now in the top of the 6th. In the 6th, it'll be the 2, 3, and 4 hitters for Laconia, Bon, Maurer, and Maurer. Tell you what, Addison Maurer made a heck of a catch in right field. Sorry, Aubrey Maurer in right field. Aubrey Maurer made the catch in right. I tell you what, I'm having my challenges today. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one just missed on Emma. 2-2. Anhalt wanted an explanation on where it was. He said just outside. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. He's pretty consistent on that call all game. So more of the same. This one tipped by Bonus foul. It'll stay 2-2. Reminder, stick around. The Jolly Good Soda player of the game coming up. Conclusion of this one. A lot of candidates today. Some really good softball here today. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Also, following the game, we will have the W7 Jolly Good Soda scoreboard show. Scores from around the state. So tune in for that at the conclusion of this one as well. Updated scores of games in progress and those that are final. Starting to come in now, so we'll share those with you before we do our player of the game. 3 balls, 2 strikes. This one hit down the line at right and foul. Reminder, we'll be at Laconia Monday. St. Mary Springs and Laconia, 5 o'clock first pitch. Live from Laconia. Three and 2. Upstairs, ball 4, and a leadoff walk in the 6th. And now Addie Maurer. Those of you who are baseball fans, see the last name Maurer, number 7. You instantly think of Joe Maurer, former great from the Minnesota Twins, now retired. Was a catcher for many, many years for Minnesota. Number 1 overall draft pick way, way back in 2000 for the Twins organization. Should be a Hall of Famer, I would think. No balls, 1 strike on Addie Maurer. Aubrey Maurer is next. Swung on and ripped foul. So now no balls, 2 strikes on Maurer. Schumacher working ahead. 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned, 4 strikeouts and 1 walk for Aubrey Schumacher. Audrey Schumacher. Better go home and study some rosters this weekend, I think. All over the place tonight. Hey, Elena Supernan checking in. How you doing, kiddo? Hope things are well at Bemidji. No balls, 2 strikes, and nobody out with a runner at first in the 6th. For Addie Maurer. That one outside, 1 and 2. Goal here would be to get Emma over to second. Off speed, hit to short. Johnson flips to second in time. Throw to first, just late. Again, great play at shortstop for Amber Johnson. And so now there is 1 out. So it's a 6-4 fielder's choice. And you've now got 1 out with a runner at first for Aubrey Maurer, the lefty. Maurer made that great catch at right field to close out the 5th inning, which she doesn't make that catch, it's 4-1, at least, maybe 5-1. She may have scored on that play. But Maurer reached out in right field. It was in the gap in right center. She reached out and got a glove on it and held on and made a fantastic catch at right. And now a chance to try and help her teammates offensively. First pitch, strike in there, 0-1. Maurer 1 for 2 tonight. No balls, 1 strike on Aubrey Maurer. Square into bunt and then pulls back. Swing and a miss, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. We have a pinch runner at first base For Laconia, that is Grace Clark, number 6. So Clark running at first. She's the tying run. Swung on and missed. Great high fastball outside, and Maurer went for it, and now there's 2 outs. So 2 outs with a runner at first. And here is Callista Vandenberg. Callista 0 for 2. First pitch popped down the line at right, but foul and out of play. 0-1 on Callista. This great kid. I mean, just fantastic kid. We got to celebrate, help her celebrate her 17th birthday this winter when we did a Laconia game. It was her birthday. Strike 2, 0-2 on Callista. I'll give you my favorite Callista Vandenberg story at the next inning. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We are headed to the bottom of the 6th. Score remains WLA 2, Laconia 1, getting late. You're watching W7 Live.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say thank you for being a friend.
Bottom of the 6th. 2-1 WLA over Laconia. Little dugout cam there with the WLA kids. There's the birthday girl. We'll give her a little birthday shout out here. Now they're just showing off for me. First pitch hit high, hard, and deep to center and caught. Dakia Chemnitz in center field. Wow. Tell you what, I've seen some 5 and 6 teams over the years. This is not a 5 and 6 team. 1 out. Cole gave it a ride. First pitch hit in the air to right. Maurer chasing and just foul. 1 out at the bottom of the 1st for Avery Supernan. Avery 1 for 1 with an RBI. There's Elena Supernan. Big sis checking in, watching. One of the toughest kids I know. And I know a lot of kids. Elena's one of the all-time toughest kids I've ever met. Mentally and physically both. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out, especially mentally. Upstairs, 2-1 on Avery. Avery actually did some camera work for us when she was younger at some WLA basketball games. She ran the camera for us, our #1 camera, did a great job. 2 balls, 1 strike, swing and a miss, strike 2. So my favorite Callista Vandenberg story, Callista playing first base for Laconia. We called her the trash lady when she was playing basketball because she collected all these, garbage shots and put them back in, and often she did all the dirty work, right? This one's hit down the line and foul and out of, just on the in play, but on the foul side of first. And so we called her the trash lady, and then we did a Laconia game. We were at Laconia, and I was going to fix the camera, and this big dude comes up to me. He's like, "Are you the one that's calling my daughter the trash lady?" And I mean, I look up at this guy. I'm like, and he shook my hand, and my hand disappeared inside his hand. This one's pop foul, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna get killed in Laconia. And he broke into this big smile and said, "Oh my gosh, we love it. It's so fun, and we love that that you know her and that you like her game so much, and it means a lot to us that you guys do Laconia's games." And I mean, I was happy. I was more relieved than anything else, to be honest with you. I was terrified. I was in big trouble, but he was just great about it. And we've really had a lot of fun with Callista over the years. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out in the bottom of the 6th. Swung on. Supernet hits it to third. Lemke's got it. Fires to first, and Callista squeezes it for the second out. So now 2 outs. And nobody on in the bottom of the 6th. And we're going to have a pinch hitter. This will be number 14, Megan Pollock. Pollock hitting 303 for 10 with 3 singles and an RBI. Nobody on and 2 outs for Pollock. First pitch in there, strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, and 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Swung on and missed, 0-2. Tell you what, Mauer's pitched a heck of a game, regardless of how this thing turns out. 5 2/3, 7 hits, 2 runs. Neither of them are earned. 4 strikeouts and a walk. 0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. And WLA goes down 1-2-3 in the 6th. Last chance for the Spartans. They're down 2-1. As we head to the top of the 7th, you're watching W7, presented by Jolly Good Soda.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Last chance for Laconia, 2-1 in favor of Winnebago Lutheran. It'll be Lemke, Wersinski, and Westfall, 6, 7, 8 hitters in the 7th. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Reminder, stick around for the Jolly Good Soda Player of the Game coming up next, as well as the Jolly Good Scoreboard Show, recapping scores in progress and finals from this afternoon around the state in Wisconsin softball. This one's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike on Wersinski in the top of the 7th. It's Wersinski, Westfall, and Lemke, Wersinski, and Westfall. This is Kyla Lemke. 1-1 on Lemke. That one missed. 2 balls, 1 strike. Lemke 0 for 2. 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for WLA, 1 run, 3 hits, and 2 errors for Laconia. This one hit to short. That's Johnson territory. Flip to first in time. 1 up, 1 down in the 7th. And now Morgan Wierzinski, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. 1 out, nobody on in the 7th. First pitch hit down the line at third and foul. No balls, 1 strike. On Mo. Swung on, popped up. The birthday girl's got it, and now there are 2 outs. And now last chance for Laconia is Gwen Westfall. Westfall 0 for 2 with a strikeout. 2 outs and nobody on. Westfall, the left fielder. First pitch, foul tipped, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1 from Schumacher. Off speed, swing, and tipped it down. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Don't go anywhere. Scoreboard show and Jolly Good Soda player of the game coming up next. No balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs on Gwen Westfall. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, 1-2. Audrey wanted to see if she'd go fishing on that one. She did not. 1-2. "96 pitches for Schumacher, 68 strikes, and 97 is a strikeout. And that's your ball game. Final score, Winnebago Lutheran Academy 2, Laconia 1. For WLA, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. For Laconia, 1 run, 3 hits, and 2 errors. Winning pitcher is Audrey Schumacher. Losing pitcher, great effort nonetheless, Addie Maurer. Game time, 1 hour and 29 minutes. You've been watching W7 Live. Stay tuned. Our scoreboard show and Jolly Good Soda player of the game coming up next. You've been watching W7.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Amber. Final score, WLA 2, Laconia 1 is your final. We're going to have the Jolly Good Soda player of the game coming up. Scores from around the area, Appleton West gets a 7-3 win over Appleton East. That one's final. Freedom 5-1 over Little Chute. That one also now a final. Quick break, we're coming back with our Jolly Good Soda player of the game. You're watching W7 Live. We're coming right back. W7, we are back with our Jolly Good Soda player of the game. Let me get her up here. It's Amber Johnson from WLA. Nice game, kiddo.
Thank you.
Well, hang on. Let's try this again. How about now? Can you hear me?
No, I can't. Not through here.
You can't hear me through there, huh? Hang on. I tell you what, this tech stuff.
Yes, Amber. Woo!
How about now?
No.
Okay, you can hear me talking.
Yes,
though, right?
I can.
Okay, so and I can hear you, so we're going to go with that. All right, hey, nice game by you guys tonight. You know, I said Laconia is really one of the best 5 and 6 teams I've seen in a while. I mean, they gave you guys your money's worth.
Yeah, they did. They came in strong.
You guys 8-0. Any pressure being undefeated? Do you guys think about that all the time, or is that really not a big deal?
We start the game out in our huddle, and we think 0-0. We're going in there, we're 0-0.
Yeah, that's the right approach. 0-0. 3 big hits for you today. I'll tell you what, Maurer was pretty stingy on giving up hits.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Talk about a couple of your hits today. What'd you see and what'd you like on those hits?
I kept getting those inside pitches right away. I don't really like those. Not my pitch. But I would get down in my with 2 strikes, and I would just think, okay, contact. That's all I'm going for, contact. And if you see it, I stop halfway
Well, one of them I saw, so I think it was the first one. It looked like she kind of jammed you, but you're able to kind of extend your arms a little bit and just kind of loop it in the right
That was a
field.
weird one.
That's a strength play when you can do something like that. That means that you've got strength, a lot of strength. To be able to do that is not easy to do. And I really loved your range at shortstop tonight. I was told on social media, say, watch her tonight at shortstop. She's fun to watch, and you definitely are. You really, I would almost say you made it look easy, which I know it's not easy, but you sure made it look easy at
Thank
shortstop. What do you like about this team, Amber? What's special about this group?
We're such a family. We love each other so much. We're not just a team, we're more than that. I don't know. We're all there for each other.
And, a lot of familiar names on here. Lindsay Nell on this team, Kira Shea on this team. A lot of kids that we know, the Super Dan, of course. I mean, a lot of multi-sport athletes. I mean, and I know you're a volleyball player as well. So, what's that like kind of going from sport? A lot of kids now, it's all about specializing. I want to pick one sport. I want to just do that and nothing else. What's the advantage, do you think, of doing multiple sports?
We just have so many different skills. Everyone's stronger in different places, and it just all works together in the end.
Yeah, I mean, you get a good workout in volleyball, you keep in shape and get ready for softball, but you still have fun with your teammates. It's still a lot of fun, right?
Exactly.
So, hey, you guys look like you had fun out there today. Nice job on the win. Good to see you guys. I'm glad it worked out. We could come out. What do you think of the Dub Dome here?
I like it.
This is all right?
It's nice and warm in here.
If you guys remember, Amber did a basketball game with me in January, and it was a little colder then, but we were in the gym, and so now we're in the Jolly Good Soda Dub Dome. Amber Johnson, our Jolly Good Soda player of the game in the 2-1 win for WLA to remain undefeated 8-0 over Laconia. We will see you tomorrow, the Watertown Quad, 10 o'clock. Also, Notre Dame, Ashwaubenon doubleheader starting at 11. And then Monday, we'll be at Laconia for St. Mary Springs, Laconia. A lot of softball, Amber, a lot of softball. You've been watching W7. For Amber Johnson, I'm Gary Whipperman. Thanks for watching. And again, as always, everything we do, it's always for the girls. Have a good weekend. We'll see you tomorrow.